Welcome to today's video. Today we'll be talking about how to do the product rule and to do the derivative of two functions that are multiplied together. So for example, we'll have the function x squared n times sine of x. So to do this, we'll just have f of x be x squared to be f of x, and sine of x be g of x. So all you have to do is, we have to figure out, so f of x equals x squared, f prime of x is blank, which we'll have to find that, g of x is sine of x, and g prime of x is blank, which we'll find out in here in a second. So using the power rule, we can find out the derivative of this. Take the exponent out in front and becomes 2 x. 2 minus 1 is 1, so it's just 2x. If you remember, for the derivative for g of x, if you remember from the sine and cosine, have a pattern. It goes sine, cosine, negative sine, negative cosine, then back to the top again. And it just repeats through that cycle. So, based off that, the derivative of sine is cosine. Now all we have to do is plug it in, and so we have x squared times cosine of x plus 2x times cosine x. And that's an acceptable answer. Sometimes they'll say, what is another example would be, let's say we'll do e to the x times, or let's do x e to the x. That's a famous one that they like to do a lot because it's a power rule. So we'll try to find the derivative of x times e to the x. So x will be f of x, e to the x will be that. So knowing that, we'll have equals x, f prime will equal this, g of x will equal e to the x, g prime equals something. Alright, so we know that it's just x to the 1, so you can use the power rule, or technically it's just 1, because x to the first, take it out in front, is x to the 0, which x to the 0 is technically 1, so it's just 1. Now for the derivative g of x, which is e to the x is its own derivative and antiderivative. So it's just e to the x. So using the equation of f unchanged times g prime plus f prime times g unchanged will give us that. So let's slide this down a little bit. So we have x times e to the x plus 1, which I'll still put out the 1 out there, times e to the x. Or it is x times e to the x plus e to the x. and that's the derivative. So basically, if you memorize this formula, that's basically how you find the derivative of two functions that are multiplied together. I hope this was useful. Please like, comment down below any other videos that you'd like me to do, and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.